East African business is a very interesting and vast investment area. The subject region is the subject of debate and many talks out there in our commercial world. It has been noted that the region will become a major investment hub for local and international investors to start their businesses in the near future. It is projected that many centers and towns will rise due to these economical upgrades across this whole jurisdiction. East Africa is basically the eastern part of the African continent that is also referred to as the Horn of Africa. It is a vast area that spans thousands of kilometers in terms of land size. The main inhabitants of this location are communities from the Bantu and Somali tribe. The two tribes have inhabited the land for a long time now, and no other tribe or group of communities can claim ownership rights over this land. East Africa is basically made of a small list of countries that are located in this specific part of the world. The countries that are part of this area are Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Burundi, and Rwanda. All these countries are economically stable and have suitable environments for conducting any form of trade or commerce activities. The relevant governments are dedicated to providing the local and international traders with the necessary tools to perform their crafts. To sustain various commercial activities in the region, there must be a collection of several economic activities that the persons there engage in. For instance, people in this part of the continent engage in agricultural crafts such as farming and livestock keeping. This is the major economic activity that is practiced here. Farming is widespread in this area, and the respective governments are aware of this. The authorities therefore have invested a lot of capital and taxpayer money into the agricultural sector. Domestic animals are also a major source of income for the normal citizen in this area. There are a number of pastoral communities that can be found on the vast grassland and savanna plains. They contribute heavily to the economy by selling animal products in many markets across the locality and also internationally. The mining sector is not left out as there is a vast collection of minerals deposits and ores across the land. From diamonds in Tanzania to petroleum in Kenya, the list of precious substances is endless. The extensive nature of this region acts as an advantage as the possibility of mineral deposits underneath the surface of the earth increases drastically. Many international mining companies are starting to set camp in Kenya and also in other nations in this locality. The discovery of precious ores and materials in this area has led to the establishment of many research centers to facilitate effective exploitation of these resources. This natural wealth is very important to the local communities that own the land on which it is found. East African business people are making headlines all over the world in the recent years. As time goes by, the nations in this part of the African continent will cease to be called developing nations and will finally gain a respectable status. This is the inevitable growth and development that everyone hopes for in the commercial arena.